No, like it's two different games.
Video Productions is proud to bring you college basketball from Beckley. From the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, we're ready for WVU Tech taking on Taylor University from Indiana. This is Bill O'Brien. My partner today is Maris Lowry. We've been here for the week doing high school basketball, and Maris, now we're ready to do college. We welcome everybody aboard.
Well, Bill, glad to be here with you. It is afternoon. Game will tip at 1. I was thinking what time it is because I've been here for the last 2 days covering what was a great event, the Little General High School event. We had the Pepsi division and the Burger King division, and Eric Thomas and I had the last game, Beckley and Shady, last night, and I didn't get out of here till, 10 o'clock or so, and it feels like I've never left. I feel like I slept here. And we're back here again this afternoon, which we think is going to be a very entertaining game. And you and I have had a chance to do one Tech game already. They are really fun to watch, and glad you're watching here on Video Productions, but people should come out and watch the team in person. Then they can go home and watch the replay for something they might have missed when they're here in person. But Tech has got a really good team. They're 8-3. They'll take it on Taylor University from Upland, Indiana. That's just a little north from Downland, Indiana.
There you go.
And they are 5-7, the Trojans from Taylor, and we think we're going to be in for a very entertaining game here this afternoon.
We really do. You know, you take a look at records and pretty much forget about that because the Trojans have some height and they've got some talent. And we already know about WVU Tech. They have really come together. A couple of kids who didn't get to play much last year, they're here this year. And, of course, a couple of new additions, including the Chapman brothers, Cole and Braden. So you put it all together, and Coach George Wilmore in his second season has done a terrific job with this basketball team from WVU Tech. We need to take our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll give you more information, including the starting lineups. But first, let's watch these messages on Video Productions.
Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
We're back at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, still known affectionately as the Armory. And both teams are getting their warm-ups in. We're about 7-8 minutes away from tipping off between WVU Tech, the Golden Bears 8-3, and the Trojans from Indiana, Taylor University. before we get into details, let's turn it over to my partner. Here's Maris Lowry.
Thank you very much, Bill. This afternoon's broadcast is brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company. Infinity Coal Company is looking to hire, so if you want to work close to home, then you can come and join the team at Infinity Coal Company, located in Sophia, West Virginia, which is in operation since 2011. Infinity Coal Company offers no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company-matching 401k plan. The good folks at Affinity and United Coal. Also, the game this afternoon brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, and it's just a basketball toss from here at this building to Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. Check out Futuristic Bowling every Friday and Saturday night. You can dial them up at 304-253-7328 for more information. Well, Bill, I think we're going to be in for a very exciting game here today.
No doubt about it. Let me just do a postscript to your Leisure Lanes commercial, because they're going to have a very special Bring in the New Year event there. So check that out at Leisure Lanes.
Well, you can, and I went by there on my way to the building like 3 days ago, and they're sold out.
Oh, are
you
they?
can still come. Yeah, for more information, we've done such a good job of video productions at promoting it. Yes, and I went by to make sure, because they were updating me. At one time, they had like 12 lanes, and 10 lanes, and 8 lanes, and then when I went by there, I actually went by there on Wednesday. I had a day game, a Beckley girls game Wednesday against Capital. So before I went to do the game, I stopped by at Leisure Lanes to see where they were, and they said they were officially sold out. But you can call them at that number, 304-253-7328, and see if you can come over. You might not be able to bowl, or you can be on standby, but maybe you can pay a fee and have some of the delicious foods and just help kind of bring in the new year.
Absolutely. All right, now let's get down to basketball, and first let's talk about the Golden Bears from WVU Tech. You know, we were mentioning before the break about all of the talent they've got, and, you know, you go up and down the roster here, Maris, and, you know, these guys have really melded very well. You know, you've got Andrew Work, you've got Ashton Parker, and you've got the Chapman brothers, you've got Smithers and Haley. I mean, and plus a bench. I mean, you've got it all.
Well, here's what's neat about that. When you talk about, look at the local players, and this print is so fine and so small. And Bill, you got the glasses on. You might help me out, because obviously I know that Andrew Work is from Oak Hill. He had a great career there, good young local kid. Bo Chapman's had an outstanding high school career at Shady Spring, so they're local. Also, let me find out here. We got another local one in here. We got here from Bolt, West Virginia, and that is
A.J. Williams.
Williams, yeah, I can't hardly see that. This young man here is from Lewisburg.
Adam Seams, and he was not only a good ball player at East, but also a soccer standout.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. He may be hurt. I don't see him out there, so he may not be available. But I know that out of the 16 players that Tech has, 9 of them are local players. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back and get you ready for the opening tip here this afternoon between 5 and 7 Taylor University and 8 and 3 WVU Tech right here on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
Nationally known.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing!
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer.
And we're back under the dome, and we're having the introduction of the opening lineups. The visitors from Indiana. Taylor dressed in purple. And they're coming out with Anton Webb. He's a 6'8 junior. Gavin Yoon, a 6'3 senior. Jackson Lewis, a junior at 6 feet tall. He's the point guard. Caden Furman, a 6'5 junior. And Caleb Hudson, a 6'10 junior. For the Trojans, 5 and 7. For the Golden Bears, here they come now. Number 1 is Andrew Work. He's a 6'3 senior. And he's averaging about 16 points per ball game. Number 3 is Ashton Parker, 6'6 and a senior. Number 10 is Braden Chapman, 6'2 freshman, averaging about 15 points per game. His brother will also see plenty of action, Cole Chapman. Grant Smithers, a 6'1 sophomore, averaging about 8 points per game. And the center, that's Thomas Haley, 6'7 and a sophomore, averaging 18 points per game.
Hey, you know, Bill, when I was preparing for this game this morning, because we had so much basketball the last 2 days, I didn't get a chance to prep for this game till this morning. And when I was first putting in Taylor to get to university, the only thing that kept coming up was Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. So I didn't know I was even going to even get to university, because anything that resembles Taylor is going to be Swift at the end of it. So, but we think we're going to have a Swift, great game here this afternoon.
I think there's going to be a lot of scoring for sure. Also, we want to talk about Taylor and what they do about Silent Night. But first, we want to remind you that the opening tip-off is brought to you by our friends at Cracker Barrel in Beckley and Princeton. If you're looking for home cooking, you're looking for Cracker Barrel. Here we go. There's the opening jump, and Taylor's got it. Coming to the basket to our left as you look at your TV screen. We'll get a chance to see them for the first time. We were watching them warm up when we first came into the building, and they are long and tall.
Well, you're right, Bill. They got a lot of length.
Uh-huh.
You got multiple guys 6'6" or better.
Just around the horn. Good defense so far by the Golden Bears.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a shot up as they just beat the shot clock.
By the way, we will not be showing the shot clock, but we will try to keep you abreast of that. Obviously, that long bomb missed. Furman missing, and so now we go to work for the hometown Golden Bears of Tech.
And there's a guy that does work, Mr. Andrew Work.
Oh, he's something. Love to watch him work from Oak Hill High School. Watch out. Passes underneath. Leaner is good. Parker scores. Ashton Parker gets the first points of the afternoon. Working outside. Looking at a new score sheet here, so I've got to get used to that.
Yeah,
small print.
Well, but it's updated.
Yeah, it is updated.
Yeah, it's like college updated, something we're not used to on the high school level, right?
That's right. From deep in the corner, Yoon just missing. And the rebound is down to Haley.
Bill, when we get a lineup in high school, we got to make sure it's not last year's lineup.
Oh, man, tell me about it.
As we went through all of that during the last couple of days, as the ball's knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with Tech with 24 to shoot.
Maris mentioning about the shot clock. We didn't have to worry about that in high school, but here in college, there is a shot clock.
And yeah, but I don't think we'll have to worry about it either because Tech very, very seldom, if you watch Tech and have seen Tech in the past, will the clock get under 10.
Thomas Haley trying to put up the left-hand jumper, and it was knocked away from him, so we'll come the other way. The Trojans from Taylor University.
Yeah, from Upland, Indiana, a little north from Southland, Indiana.
And it's about an hour north of Indianapolis, according to the coach.
Yeah, that's kind of like right in the middle of the great state of Indiana.
Well, they're working it around, and there's a good steal. Here's Work coming down. He's got a 2-on-2 break. Tries to put a move on the defender. No.
Well, he put the move on. He just left the shot short.
Yeah.
As he made a move right side of the lane.
So they got to go retrieve the basketball, and we'll be ready to roll. This will be Caleb Hodson to throw the ball in.
Bill, here's something that you didn't know. Whenever the ball goes back to the curtain, they put the shot clock on the official, and he's got like 10 seconds to get the ball and get it back in play. How you like that?
All right. Jackson Lewis, he's the point man. High post to Webb. Inbound to Lewis. On the weave, Furman.
Yeah, Tech playing really good, tight man-to-man defense. Under 10 on the shot clock, and there's a Tech foul. And really, it's kind of unfortunate for Tech because they played such good defense, and we were under 10 seconds on the clock, and Taylor, they didn't have really an opportunity to get a good look at the basket. So that's the first foul on Tech, and they reset the shot clock to 20.
Inbounds play behind their backboard. Furman's got it. Around the horn they go. Good, crisp passing. Trying to work it to the entry pass in close, and it's knocked out of bounds again. Good hustle by Haley.
Yeah, so it'll be Taylor's ball on the baseline. They'll have 14 to shoot.
Looking, and just does get it out deep to Furman. Still looking for points for Taylor. Way over here. Watch out. There's the steal. Fast break, Tech. And a foul is going to be called.
Well, that's what Tech does really good, transition. And they got their stop on the defense, the turnover. They find Braden Chapman in the open floor. Chapman attacks the basket. The ball doesn't go in, but he does draw the foul. And Braden Chapman, as we watch the replay there, a good hard take, and he'll step up to the free throw line to shoot two.
Braden Chapman, 6'2", and a freshman, averaging 17 per game roughly.
Saw his mom and dad here at the building before we came on the air.
Nothing but net. Nicely done. And it is 3-0 Tech. Chapman again. Got it. It was so silent you could hear a pin drop, and we'll talk about Silent Night from Taylor University when we get the break because that is quite a story. Anyway, speaking of Taylor, here they are now. School of about 2,500. They're a private Christian school.
And they turn it over again. Yeah.
Here it come.
Yeah, Bill, over 3 minutes into the game, and they've yet to score.
This is Work. Gets around a pick. Gets around a defender. He's in trouble. Puts it up and blocked.
Yeah, that's a good defense that time. Coming out for the help on the block was Hodson, and he's able to get the block. It'll stay with Tech with 16 to shoot. As there we watch on the replay. And I like how the officials are letting them play. They let them play through the contact because there was a bump as Work came through the lane that time.
Work lobs it into Haley. 6'7" setter. Yeah. He can move.
Yeah, he's a tweener.
He is.
And that time his shot was rejected, that time by Webb.
Quickly down the floor, Furman. On the give and go, knocked away. They've still got it. Spin move, no. Wow, out of bounds to Tech.
Yeah, a lot of contact, but, hey, you got to be strong. You got to be tough to play at any level, especially at this level. And, this is really, even though this is NAI Division II, this is still very good, very competitive basketball.
Absolutely right. Tech has not had a game for 11 days. So their coach was wondering if it was going to be a problem. Not a problem for Smithers. Wow, a long bomb is good, and it's 7-0, so we've got a touchdown lead.
That's right, we got a touchdown, extra point, 30-second break. We'll keep it here, and Bill, as we watch the replay, if you want to touch on that Silent Night story.
Yeah, this is something that the visitors from Indiana do, Taylor University. It's the day before their finals, right before Christmas, normally early in December, and all of the students, they've got 2,500 students at Taylor, and they all dress up in costumes, various themes. For example, one floor of a dormitory dressed up as a tree. And they go to the arena. They got an arena of about 3,000, and they are silent. The entire student body will not say a word until Taylor scores their 10th point. When that 10th point is scored, all of the students rush the floor and they celebrate, and they don't get a technical. And it's something to behold. In fact, I saw a little bit of video of it, and it made the national news.
Well, Bill, we're almost 4 minutes into the game. They haven't scored here. At the rate they're going, if they did that here for Taylor, they may not be able to rush the floor until about 2 or 3 minutes left in a half.
It's been a silent afternoon for them so far scoring, Smithers.
Yeah, over 4 minutes, like I said, into the game, and they've yet to score.
Here's the point guard. He sees room for a layup, and it's knocked away. And again, great defense. Comes Smithers. Haley's got it. Back to the guards. Watch Chapman. He's already hit a long one. Trying for a tomahawk slam. That didn't work that time for Ashton Parker.
Yeah, Billy was too far away from the basket. No way he was going to be able to dunk that, as here's a steal.
He will now.
Yeah, he'll get a chance to throw it down now. Now, that's how you got to do it. You got to get a little closer to the rim before you can throw it down like that.
Ashton Parker scoring with authority, and it's 9-zip. Wow. We're about 5 minutes deep into this ball game. They play 2 20-minute quarters here in college.
Or halves.
Or halves, I should say. Yeah, we want them to be quarters, but not this year.
Well, you know, the men's college
up
game.
and down.
Yeah, turnover. You know, Bill, the men's college game is now the only one that does not have quarters. In the women's college game, I really like how they do it. Of course, in the men's college game, by having halves, on the 7th foul, you shoot 1 and 1, and then on the 10th foul, you shoot the double bonus. Of course, in high school, I like the new rule where there's 5 team fouls per quarter, and there's no more 1 and 1. Everything's 2 shots.
Cole Chapman, wearing number 5, is into the lineup for the Golden Bears. And Pete Combs for the visitors, 6'8" freshman, wearing number 40.
Nice ball screen.
Here it comes. Oh, this is so nice.
Yes.
Look at Cole Chapman, 6-foot freshman from Shady Spring. It's 11-zip.
Yeah, they run a high ball screen, and, you know, and there's the first bucket now, that time for Taylor. And that's Day into the lineup who drained that 3 ball.
So finally they get points on the board after Tech scored the first 11. Long shot, Smithers off the front iron, and here come the Trojans. They're going to try another tray. Just off the rim. Tech is on the attack. When we did their game 2 or 3 weeks ago, they scored 113 points, Tech did.
Yeah, that was back on the 19th of December. And that time Cole Chapman loses the ball in the lane.
A little sloppy right there. Bodies all over the floor. The purple-clad visitors from Indiana, from Taylor University. From inside the foul line, counted. That was Grant Niehaus.
So after Tech scored the first 11, now Taylor's come back on a mini 5-0 run to score the next 5.
Andrew Work. His teammates break. Work can score from anywhere, but he's got a great complementary force. Chapman lobs a pass underneath. Back out to Work. He had a wide open plan there. Instead, he passes it off underneath. Haley is fouled.
Yeah, he got bailed out because Tech looked like they fumbled the ball a couple of times there and looked like they were going to turn it over, and that was going to be a really difficult shot as we have a timeout on the floor, and we'll take it with them here on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
This afternoon's game has been brought to you in part by Indoor Air. Indoor Air is a proud sponsor of all sports in the great state of West Virginia. For all your heating and cooling needs, you can dial up your Amana dealer, the good folks at Indoor Air, at 304-890-2212. Well, Bill, after Tech scored the first 11 of the ball game, Taylor has come back with a 5-0 run to cut the lead to 6, 11-5.
All right, partner, let's see what happens now as we've got some new players in there. Liam Craven is in for the Golden Bears, 6'2" and a freshman, wearing number 4 in his white outfit.
Got a couple of free throws out of that timeout, and getting to the free throw line will be Thomas Haley, and he'll shoot a pair.
Haley's just an outstanding ball player all around. Nothing but net.
And, you know, we've said that before in games that you and I have done, and Eric and I have talked about it. Seems like over the last couple of years, we find out there's more left-handed players in all levels of basketball now than I remember back when you and I was doing games like 100 years ago.
Haley makes them both, and it's an 8-point lead.
Well, maybe it's 99 and a half years ago.
99.5 for sure, referring to our days at the Big Dog. A little bit of glimmer, but not that time. Taylor throws up a prayer, and it's not answered. Well, it's getting a little bit sloppy.
You know, I thought the ball hit the rim. They did not reset the shot clock.
Leaning in. Now that hit the rim.
Yeah, and
again, there's a foul.
Yeah, anytime the ball hits the rim, they have to reset the clock.
That's Combs, who will go to the line for 2. Pete Combs, 6'8", and a freshman for Taylor.
Yeah, like we said, this Taylor Trojan team, as we watch the replay, it's got a lot of size and length.
But did not make the foul shot. Another chance. Head coach is Josh Andrews in his 11th year.
And a left-handed shooter again. See, got another left-handed player. He missed them both.
Maybe he should try right-handed.
Well.
All right, here's Braden Chapman. Talk about a complete ball player.
Great ball screen pick and roll. But good. It was well defended. They cut Cole Chapman off that time.
Braden with it now. Around the screen. Makes his move for a reverse layup. Blocked. Nicely done by Anton Webb, and here come the Indiana team. To the corner, from 3, no. Way up for the rebound is Parker for WVU Tech. Chapman has it. Far corner. Nice passing. Chapman again, loose from 12. Count it.
Yeah, nice job. As that time, you know, Cole Chapman, he didn't settle for the 3 ball. He was able to put it on the deck, as you mentioned, Bill, get in the lane, a little mid-range shot from 12 feet. And that's kind of almost gone on any level in basketball. It's a nice job by Cole Chapman for that bucket.
10-point lead for Tech. This is the only time these two teams will play this year. Last year, Tech went to Indiana in their one-game series.
Yeah, this is a non-conference game for Tech.
Turnaround, nice shot that time by Combs. So Combs off the bench scores for the first time.
Yeah.
8-point game.
You know, Bill, you're right. That was a much more difficult shot than the free throws. Free throws, nobody's in your face. That was a tough shot, and he was able to knock it down on the baseline.
Here's Chapman with it. Man-to-man defense. High post. Let's try Trey. Count it. So off the bench is Liam Craven. And boy, he nailed that one.
Yeah, that was a real splashdown.
Under 11 to go, first half, and boy, talk about an extra effort, and it's a held ball.
And the arrow will favor Tech as Work will check back in the game, and here's that latest 3 ball. Nice, you know, great rotation on the ball, nice height, and he's able for a splashdown here on the near side corner here for Tech.
Yeah, Craven looking good. He has not played a whole lot, but with that kind of shooting, he will.
And Bill, yeah, to my knowledge, and I don't recall him playing in that last game you and I did on the 19th of December.
He did not. Whoa, got mugged.
Well, no whistle. Got to play on.
Long ball, 3 ball, yes. Count it. Lucky 13, Jackson Ullum. getting in the scorebook, and with that, a timeout. 10:36 to go. It's a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here and tell you about one of our sponsors who is bringing you the action on video productions. Here's Maris Lowry.
That's Edward Jones. Thank you very much. When you work hard for your money the way you and I do, Bill, and when you're retired like you and I are, we got to have a plan for retirement. And you can call Heather Cantley at 304-254-9995, or you can call Wayne Rhodes at 304-253-7335. We appreciate that. We also appreciate Modley's Plumbing and Heating. And all you need to know is when you need a plumber, because that's the first thing. What do I do when you need a plumber? Just remember this, 304-253-HELP. And Modley's will be right there to help you out of whatever the problem may be.
Thank you, partner. We're ready to play ball again. An 8-point advantage for the hometown team. By the way, the next game will be on the road for WVU Tech. They play in Summersville as they go to conference scheduling next week. The arena here was not available because there's going to be a high school basketball tournament. We'll be living here all next week from Tuesday through Saturday. We'll tell you about that at halftime.
Yeah, Bill, I think we've been living here since Thursday.
Well, you have.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've ever left.
I think you worked on 6 of the 8 games, broadcasting 4 of them, and then you were part of 2 others. So
something like that.
Yeah.
They all run together, can't even remember.
It's a blocking foul called on Taylor.
And, Bill, they reset the shot clock to 20. So it'll be Cole Chapman inbound with 20 to shoot.
Cole looking, lobs to Work. Work says, hey, one-on-one, you can't take me. Well, they'll try the 3 ball. Not quite. Rebound down to Niehaus. We're midway through the first half. Yeah, they'll go back in the middle. Nice passing. Still not able to get loose for an open shot. They got to watch that shot clock.
Yeah, under 10 on the clock.
Now 4. And with 3, that's an air ball. And Tech's got it. Here's Work.
Yeah, that would have been a shot clock violation had Work not come down with that rebound.
Craven. Oh, yeah. How about that? Liam Craven with a long ball from Neville Street. And it's 21-10.
Yeah, this equals the largest lead of the game. That was from a different zip code on that 3 ball.
That was a beauty. Jackson Ullman passing the ball off to Combs, and now they come to the near side. It's Day with it. He's got it now. Wants to shoot it. Defense won't let him.
Once again, getting deep in the clock, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Olam's got it. 2-1. That's a violation. Well, he made it. He made it, I guess, just before the buzzer.
Right, it counted. He got it off before the clock went off. The ball was going through the net as the horn sounded for the shot clock to expire, just in the nick of time.
Here's Work. Chapman. Work fires a 22-footer. Count it. Andrew Work, the 6'3 senior. And Tech has doubled the score.
Yeah, biggest lead of the game right here at 12.
Olam's got it. Combs passing it off on the far side.
You know, Bill, Tech's defense has been really good the last couple of possessions. The clock is wound all the way down as there's a Tech foul. And, you know, we come down to like the last 4 or 5 seconds on the clock before Taylor was able to put up a shot as we have a timeout on the floor. And this will be a full timeout, I do believe.
Yes.
And it is, so we'll take it with them with 8:12 remaining in the first half. Tech's doubled them up, leading 24-12. We'll be right back here on Video Production.
Monroe Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
This game is sponsored by Brian Hilton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Hilton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Hilton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Well, Brian Helton was my partner last night, and he'll be my partner as we do high school basketball next week. We'll tell you about that later on. Right now, we've got the official score sheet.
Yeah, Bill, with 8:12 remaining in the first half, Tech is lighting it up. They're 8 of 16 overall from the floor. That includes 4 of 6 downtown. And then at the free throw line, they're perfect 4 of 4. Taylor, 5 of 13 from the floor, only 2 of 6 downtown. And they missed the only 2 free throws that they have attempted here in this first half.
Nice leaner that time by Caden Furman. So Furman scoring, and it's a 10-point game for the Golden Bears. Here we come. Chapman passes to his brother. It's Cole with it. Watch Haley. Now to Chapman. It's blocked. Against the tall timber, he didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Taylor University played really good defense. I think he stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
He sure did.
And that was Ulam that stepped out of bounds.
Maris, you get to pronounce all those names play-by-play in the second half.
Yeah, Ulam. I think I got
You got him,
one.
huh?
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, there's no more Smiths, Jones, Lowrys, and O'Briens anymore, are there?
Except that one game I did where the entire team, it was a shady game. They were from the United Nations. Here's Haley. He fouls. He goes in for a layup.
Yeah, you don't know what country they were from, right?
Oh, my gosh. I knew the country. I just couldn't pronounce the names.
Well, maybe you should pronounce the country's name because they were from all over the globe.
They were. I mean, they were. Well, let's take a look at the little general replay.
Yeah, there's a foul on the drive there. Haley, really good-looking player. He'll get to the line. He'll shoot a pair.
Thomas Haley. Nothing but net, and he has been right on the money.
I wasn't going to jinx Tex because they haven't missed a free throw yet.
He's 3 for 3, by the way.
And the team is now with that made 5 for 5, but he's so good he'll make it anyway. Yeah, see, it didn't even need a broadcaster's jinx, did it?
Don't worry, that'll happen later on.
Yeah, it always
We always
does.
get accused.
That's right, it always does.
Here we go. Well, they're going to try the running, gunning shot. No, a little too strong off the backboard. Coleman's got it. Over to work. Back to Chapman from downtown. Off the back iron, no good. And a long rebound to Hudson.
Chapman had a good look, and he normally makes that shot, and it just wasn't there on that particular shot.
12-point lead for the Golden Bears. Lewis with it. Now in close. Ullman passing. Long shot in and out, just missing that time by Furman. Work bringing the ball down the floor. New man of the ball game is Dancer.
Yeah, Dancer shot it really well in that game we did back on December 19th. Great pick and roll.
Oh, that's the way you do it. Haley gets the points. That was a pretty.
Yeah, football score, Bill, 28-14. Biggest lead of the game right here at 14.
And again, Tech has doubled them up score-wise. We're approaching 6 minutes left in the half. Lewis with it. From 3. It's off the iron, no good. Rebound followed up and in. Count it. That's Anton Webb scoring.
Yeah, Webb, great job. Offensive rebound and nice soft touch off the glass with the left hand.
Work to Haley. Chapman. Being guarded man-to-man. Smithers. Work again. 10 on the shot clock. Haley, 4 seconds left. He turns and shoots it short.
And, Bill, that's a rare thing that the clock got that deep before Tech was able to get a shot up.
Furman tries to move in. He's blocked. Around the horn they go. Oh, nice pass intercepted by Dancer. Star at Morgantown before here. Running, gunning shot, no. Tipped around, and here come the purple-clad Indiana team from Taylor University.
The Trojans.
In close. Double teamed, going to shoot anyway, too strong. Really, he had no chance, Webb. That defense was stifling.
Well, but it never looked like he really got full control of the ball. Even like when he shot it, I don't think he really had full control of the ball, and that was a wild shot off the glass.
Mm-hmm. Haley. He doesn't like to be quite that far outside.
Nice pick.
Chapman. Yeah.
Well executed.
So Chapman, that's Braden Chapman scoring again. He is deadly from that range and longer. And it's a 14-point lead for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, equals the largest lead of the ball game.
Downtown shot. Furman, count it. Caden Furman scores for the second time, the 6'5 junior. So they're within shouting distance, down by only 11. Braden Chapman looking things over. Asking for his teammates to rotate now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Not much rotation yet.
Taylor back in his zone. We're under 10 on the clock.
And a long bomb, no good by Smithers, and here come the Trojans.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good offensive possession for Tech. A lot of standing around, settled for that long three-point shot.
In close. And there's a foul.
And you know, Bill, that's only going to be the fourth team foul, and both teams have 4 team fouls. Only 8 fouls between them. I like how the officials call the game. They do let you play, and you got to play through a lot of contact, as there's a timeout on the floor as we go to break. We'll see the replay. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 30-19, the Tech lead. 3:47 for the half. We'll be right back on Video Productions.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Back under the dome in Beckley, where WVU Tech has an 11-point lead. We remind you that Affinity Coal Company is one of our sponsors. You can apply online through our Facebook page at United Coal Company. If you're looking for employment, United Coal Company is the Facebook page. Or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack on Independence Road in Sophia.
And, Bill, right now, as we come out of the timeout, it'll be free throws for Taylor, but Tech has shot the ball really well in this first half. 10 of 22 for the floor, including 4 of 8 from downtown. Tech 6 of 6 at the line. Taylor is 8 of 20 from the floor, 3 of 9 from downtown. And they've been to the line twice and they haven't made one, and they will. There's their first make free throw for Taylor University.
That's Caleb Hodson. Averages 10 points per game, and that's his first point. 6'10", and a junior. Ready again, and he rattles it in. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game. So we're into single digits now. Here's Tech.
Biggest lead was 14, as you mentioned, Bill. Taylor doing a good job, able to cut that lead into single digits.
He's just hanging around.
Playing zone right now.
Smithers passing it off. Chapman to Smithers. He wants to shoot the long ball. They won't let him. He's in trouble.
Yeah, they cut him off. Nowhere to go there.
5 seconds left. Here's work. Oh, that would have been a dandy follow-up. No good by Parker, and a whistle stops the action as a couple of players are hurting.
I think we're going to have a foul on the tip. As Parker, as we watch the replay there, beautiful move by Work. And the ball, he does everything but make the shot. That's a tremendous move. And right there on the tip is where the foul occurred. And that foul is going to go against Webb, and that will get Tech's player there, Parker, to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Anton Webb, he was hurting. He was knocked to the floor. Ashton Parker, 6'6" player, and misses on the backside there.
Yeah, that's Tech's first miss from the line. They were 6 of 6 at the line prior to that miss. And now 6 of 7 as Webb's going to have to come out of the game.
Are you going to use a little psychology there?
He's going to make this one.
Okay.
He's going to. How about that? Yeah. No psychology needed. When you're a good free throw shooter as he is, no psychology needed.
Back to a 10-point lead. Golden Bears on the happy side of the scoreboard as we approach 3 minutes left in the first half.
You know, Bill, I'll tell you the story about free throw shooting. I once saw this, that when Larry Bird played back in the day, they would always put up like that. Like he shot almost 90% from the line. And I'll get in that story here in just a second.
Yeah, he's an Indiana guy, so you might be telling that story. And there's the basket by Caden Furman. Good.
And he said he loved, most of the games at that time were on CBS, and he loved when CBS put these graphics up on the screen about how he'd made so many in a row. And he said he loved that because he knew he was such a good free throw shooter that made him a better free throw shooter. As there's a 3-ball from the corner.
Smithers scores. He loves that corner shot, and he gets it out to double digits again.
So finishing the story, Larry Bird said he loved that because he said there was never a jinx. He said he wanted to make the producers look bad when they put that up there thinking he was going to miss.
Speaking of missing, Furman missing, and Tech on the attack.
But one thing about it, we can never make our producer look bad. We got the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins.
3-ball, not quite this time for Smithers, and we'll go the other way as we approach 2 minutes to play in the first half under the dome in Beckley.
Yeah, Bill, what's been a very entertaining first half.
Well, it has. Looked like Tech was going to run them away, and now Taylor has been able to score on that fade away from the baseline by Furman.
Yeah, Tech scored the first 11 points of the game. They've led by as many as 14. It's into single digits now at 9.
Andrew Work. Chapman goes through a double team. He just got grabbed, that's for sure. And Gavin Yoon comes over and says, I didn't mean to do that. Here's the replay.
I guess he meant to do it. He just didn't mean him. He got beat so bad. He just reached out and grabbed him. And that'll be 2 shots. And they're going to call that an intentional foul, Bill.
Wow.
A flagrant intentional. So that's 2 shots plus the ball. So that's what they're calling that. They're calling that an intentional foul because a play was not made on the ball. As Chapman went by, as he makes the first free throw, the Taylor player just reached out and grabbed him.
Braden Chapman, who was one of the pure shooters you'll find in the game of basketball. See, we didn't. Well, I guess we jinxed him. Oh, my gosh.
We.
Sorry, Braden.
You did.
Oh, man.
Not we. You got to own that one, right?
Oh, I guess so. Well, it's still a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and possession of the ball. That is funny, though. As soon as you said that, you knew that was going to happen.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Cole Chapman to trigger it in.
We're having fun. Yes, we are.
WVU Tech with an 8-3 record. They have really played their best ball lately, although they've been off for the last 11 days. Come on.
And, you really kind of try to get in sync. I mean, I know they've practiced over the holidays, but it's not like playing a game.
Craven. They're down to 4 seconds. Haley trying to put up the shot. He does, and he makes. So it's a 12-point lead for the Golden Bears with 1:19 to play till intermission.
Coming up at halftime, we'll go inside the numbers. We'll recap the first half.
It's Jackson Lewis passing to Niehaus.
And
stops action.
And 1. That's a nice play. Off the dribble, getting right to the rim, a little kiss off the glass, and the hoop in the arm as we watch the replay.
Thanks to Little General, too.
By the way, I see Charlie Houck here, Little General. He's across the way. And Little General did a fabulous job, as they always do, putting on that event. Had Bob Huggins in the house yesterday. They awarded $1,500 to all the teams that participated in the 2-day event, the Pepsi division and the Burger King division of the Little General tournament.
Grant Niehaus missing. 10-point game. 1:02 to go. First half. Chapman give and go, and Parker's foul as he goes to the hoop. He'll get to shoot twice.
Yep. And that was a good foul because you don't want to give an easy layup like that. Parker was uncontested going to the basket as we watch the Chick-fil-A replay here. Nice setup, and he slips it right there on the pick and roll. Beautiful bounce pass, and then right there going to the rack and draws the foul.
And the foul is on Pete Combs. Combs with his first, and to the line is Ashton Parker, 6'6", and a senior. Good-looking ball player so far. He really hasn't gotten into the flow. I didn't say anything about his foul shot. I did not.
I know. Hey, listen, he missed that on his own. Can't blame you for that one. He just missed that on his own.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, Bill, you and I had worked together so long, we were able to finish each other's sentences. And that's kind of a way it's starting to become with Eric and I, because we've worked together so long now the same way.
Eric Thomas, who's out of state today.
Yeah, he's on his way to watch WVU up in Cleveland against the Ohio State University.
Parker got 1 out of 2. Here's the layup blocked. Oh, Parker with the block. And here come the Tech Golden Bears on the run. From the corner, watch Chapman. Yeah, that's Braden. Half a minute to go, and that gives a little breathing room to the Golden Bears.
Yeah, equals the longest lead, but more importantly, maybe a chance for 2 for 1. They got that shot. They can get a stop here, and then they'll have maybe one last crack at it before the end of the half.
Webb passing off. Niehaus, 12 seconds. 7 on the shot clock. 4 on the clock. From long range, off the iron, no good. And with 3 seconds to go, Tech needs a long ball. Work. Has it blocked as he tries to shoot from back of the 10-second line. We are at halftime under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley. And it's WVU Tech 41, Taylor University 27. We'll be back and we'll go inside the numbers and we'll talk high school tournament basketball. All that coming up after a break on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
And we are back courtside under the dome in Beckley at the Armory, the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. It's halftime, and WVU Tech leads Taylor University of Indiana 41-27. Maris Lowry is going to tell you how it got that way.
Thank you very much. The scoring recap is brought to you by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, the old country store with locations in Beckley and Princeton. As everything tastes good at Cracker Barrel. Love me some pig from the good folks at Cracker Barrel. We'll get that up on the screen right there. Cracker Barrel. I said
nice
the old country store. Well, I'll tell you, the logo is good, but the food's even better at Cracker Barrel, the old country store. Also, your recap brought to you by Modley's Plumbing and Heating. And you never know when you need a plumber. When you need one, you need to know the number, Bill, 304-253-HELP. That's 304-253-HELP for Modley's. And Bill, Tech got off to a great start. They scored the first 11 in the game. And then Taylor came back with the next 5 to cut it to 11-5. But Tech has had the lead the entire first half. They led by 10 at 24-14. They led by 14 on 2 or 3 occasions, and that's the lead right now, 41-27. We're going to take a second halftime break. When we come back, Bill will give you the team and individual totals, and we'll do that on the other side of the break here on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at MidstateFordWV.com.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Hey, grab me one too.
And we are
welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center, Dave Barksdale Court, with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. We're getting ready to go inside the numbers, and inside the numbers are brought to you by Infinity Coal. The Infinity Coal Company operates an underground mine, a surface mine, and a preparation plant. Also, a high wall mine as well in Raleigh and Wyoming counties. You can apply for a job with Infinity Coal, and you can go online to the Facebook page at United Coal, or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack located on Independence Road in Sophia, West Virginia. Also, inside the numbers are brought to you by Edward Jones. Edward Jones, your financial advisors. You can dial up Heather Cantley at 304-254-9995 or Wayne Rhodes, 304-253-7335. For all the team and individual numbers of the first half, here's Bill.
Okay, Maris, thank you very much. First, individual scoring for the visitors from Indiana Taylor University. Caden Furman with 9 points. In fact, nobody on either team is in double figures, double digits. Furman with 9 points. The rest of the scoring, Jackson Ullman with 5. Anton Webb has 2. Caleb Hudson has 2 points. 3 points for Isaiah Day. 4 for Grant Niehaus. And Pete Combs has 2 points. For WVU Tech, the high point man is Braden Chapman with 8 points. Thomas Haley has 8. And Liam Craven off the bench to score 8 points. Ashton Parker has 6. 3 points for Andrew Work, 2 points for Cole Chapman, and Dancer was in the ballgame briefly and did not score. By the way, taking a look at the team totals, for Taylor, they hit 11 of 25 field goals, that's 44%. From downtown, they were 3 of 10, that's 30%. And from the foul line, they were only there for 5 shots and hit 2 of them for 40%. For WVU Tech, They were 13 of 29 from the floor. That's 45%. From downtown, 6 of 12. That's 50%. And from the foul line, 9 of 12, 75%. In taking a look at Tech and how well they have been shooting, you know, it's Liam Craven coming off the bench has hit all 3 of his field goal tries, including 2 for 2 from long range. So Craven, who doesn't play a whole lot, but he's going to be playing a whole lot after that performance. And let's take a look at some other interesting stats. Turnovers, 10 turnovers created by the Tech defense. So Taylor turns it over 10 times, only 3 mistakes for the Golden Bears. And rebounding was about even. Taylor had 17 and Tech had 15. Maris, what do you think?
Well, I think it's time to take a break, and we'll kind of get our breath a little bit and get us ready for the second half. 14-point lead. This equals the largest lead of the game. Tech up 14, and we'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Okay, we're back now. We got about 2.5 minutes till we start the second half, and WVU Tech leading 41-27. That's college. That's what we're doing now. But next week on this court, it is going to be wall-to-wall high school basketball. Marislauer, you and I are going to be here the entire week.
Yeah, and there's a lot of quality teams in this tournament, and there will be middle school games. There'll be high school boys and girls. There's a lot of teams, and one of the big games is a middle school game that takes place Tuesday between Mullins and Independence. That's a boys middle school game, but there are a lot of teams. Beckley will take on Musselman and boys. Beckley girls will take on Spring Valley. Greenbrier East, Pikeview, local teams. Huntington will be here. Westside, Summers County, Elkins, Shady, Huntington, Bluefield. The tournament will start on Tuesday and run through next Saturday. So a full week of basketball here in this building at the Raleigh County Convention Center.
And we'll have them all on Video Productions. You and I will be doing games, and we'll have our partners with us sometimes and sometimes not. And Mark Martin from Channel 8, we're told, is going to be coming down to help us in the broadcasting. And so we urge you to come, but when you're not here in the building, we want you to flip on Video Productions, because not only do you have to watch it live, you don't have to watch it, but you can, but you can watch it at your leisure and delay.
Well, you know, that is true, Bill. In fact, when I got to the building, Beckley, the Flying Eagles, after playing the game against Shady here last night, they had an 8 a.m. practice, and the coaching staff was still here. Coach Ron Kidd, assistant coach Eric Dillon, and James Lewis was still here when I got here. And assistant coach Eric Dillon told me he not only watched the replay last night, he watched it twice, so 1 in the morning, and just maybe trying to pick up something the second time that he maybe didn't see the first time or see it live. Because when we're calling the games live and then I go home and I watch the replay, they're like things you see in the replay that maybe I don't catch it live.
You see, Maris, you're still a young guy. At my age, I go home and go to bed. That's what after I have a Pepsi, of course.
Of course.
And
All
some
right.
Cheez-Its.
Yes.
All right, we're getting ready for the second half. And again, WVU Tech off to a great start, an 11-0 start. And then Taylor from Indiana made a run at him. But Tech has really played good basketball. And to bring you the second half play-by-play, once again, it's my pleasure to reintroduce my sidekick, Maris Lowry.
Thank you very much, Bill. You know, this has worked out good. When we did the Tech game the last time, you did play-by-play the first half. I do the second half, and now we'll flip-flop here for what we'll see will take place in the second half. This 14-point lead equals the largest lead of the game as we are ready to go, and Taylor University will have the first possession of half number 2.
Taking a look at starters for Tech, and I do not see any changes. It's Work, Parker, Chapman, Smithers, and Haley. And Taylor will inbound the ball. That's Gavin Yoon right in front of us for Taylor.
So Yoon ready to put the ball in play, and we are ready to roll. So here we go, ready to start the second half. 41-27, the lead by Tech. And Tech will start out in a man-to-man. Here's a 3 from the left side. Good. Raining the 3 ball from downtown is Furman.
Furman's hit a couple of long balls today.
Well, that's a good start because, you know, they went on a drought to start the game. It was almost 5 minutes into the game before they scored, you know, to start the game. And they start the second half by hitting the 3 on the first possession. Chapman into the lane. There's Haley. And we got a official's time. I'm not sure what we got here, Bill.
Well, we've got a break. I just want to say that everybody at WVU Tech, the Golden Bear family, wishes you and yours a happy new year. And that comes from Dr. Ramon Stewart, the president, all the way down through the team. Thank you for watching.
Well, I don't know what happened. They put 7 on the shot clock. So they've got 7 to shoot. Haley takes it to the glass and lays it up and in. That was a nice take, and they knew that they only had 7 to shoot. They would have been okay even if they had 5 to shoot on that play. So we're a minute into the second half, 13-point advantage for Tech. Taylor working the ball around the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Webb has it, step back, they cut him off, and they're going to have to get a shot off. 2 on the clock, and I don't think they're going to get it off. They will not. That's a shot clock violation. Great defense by Tech.
And when we're talking about shot clock, 30 seconds, that's what you have to shoot. And we do not have a camera on that, so that's why we're giving you the numbers as we get counting down from 30 seconds.
So biggest lead of the game has been 14 on a couple occasions. On this possession, Tech has an opportunity to get their biggest lead. They lead by 13. They can go up by 15 or perhaps 16. Here's Chapman with it. Comes off a screen. Gets into the lane through traffic. A lot of contact, and he's stripped. I think he got hit in the nose. In high school, he probably would get that call, but not on the college level. And back the other way, here's Taylor University. Nice drive. Furman with a beautiful lay-in.
Furman's in double figures with 12 points, 14 points.
So 2 minutes into the second half. Here's Tech with it. Tech 8-3. Taylor University 5-7. Andrew Work, and he's really been a little quiet on the offensive end here this afternoon. Work trying to get into the lane. Here's a deep 3 in front of us. Kaboom! Splash down, a deep 3 by Smithers.
Work took a shot in the face earlier, and he's just recovering.
Equals the largest lead at 14 here. They get the ball down low, Webb, and they're calling an offensive foul.
Good call.
It was a real good call. Good defense by Work to take the charge as we watch the instant replay.
Here's Little General presenting the instant replay, and you can see good defense right here. Look at that.
Yeah, got him right in the chops. You said he got hit before. He got hit again.
Yeah, ouch.
Yeah, we could feel that over here, couldn't we, Bill?
Man.
Yeah. All right, here's Work with it. Haley trying to go back door to Chapman. Work will put it on the deck, and we're going to have an illegal pick. Illegal screen will be the call.
Here it is again. Chick-fil-A presenting. Well, that was close. But the refs are always right.
Well,
and they've done a nice job today.
They have. And I like how, and I'm even seeing this, Bill, with the high school games we have done, as well as this college game here today, that they're letting players have to play through the contact. They're not calling all the contact. I mean, obviously, if you hit somebody on the arm on a shot, they'll blow the whistle. There's a nice little drive on the baseline. The shot's up by Furman. It doesn't go. Back the other way comes Tech. Here's Chapman. Nice pass to Work. Open three on its way. Got it. Kaboom! A splashdown by Andrew Work. Biggest lead of the game right here now. 17-point advantage.
That's the beauty of Andrew Work. He can hurt you outside or inside.
Working the ball around. There's a drive on the baseline, trying to get it inside, and Work able to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with Taylor University, be able to 10 to shoot.
And you know, Maris, talking about Andrew Work, he just showed that he's not afraid to play defense. He's taken a couple of shots to the body, and there he almost got the steal.
So with 10 seconds to shoot, Taylor University will inbound. Ball comes way out high to Webb. 7 to shoot. I'm not sure if they know the clock. They're going to have to hurry him get one off. Webb knows it, puts up the shot. It grazes the front of the rim and gets his own rebound. He puts it back up and in. Yeah, I think that fortunately for Taylor, Bill, the clock was run down and they had the ball right there in front of their bench and they were screaming, you're going to have to beat the shot clock.
They lucked out there getting the offensive board. Hodson.
Here's a three from the near side. Good.
Smithers.
Yeah, and Smithers has had the hot hand here today. Biggest lead of the game right here at 18. 4 minutes into the second half. Glad you're with us on Video Productions. I'm Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien. Heavy hitter Mr. Nick Eskins producing and directing. Jackie Moon and Andrew Bolin on camera. 13 to shoot now. Here's Webb. He'll dial it up from three. It won't go. Offensive rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Tech on Smithers. That'll be on the floor on the rebound.
And we're about to have a couple of Golden Bears substitutions. Liam Craven will come in wearing number 4, and number 5 is Cole Chapman.
Yeah, Craven hit a couple of nice threes in that first half.
He led them with 8 points, tied for the lead in scoring in that first half coming off the bench.
So Taylor will have it. It'll be a 20 on the shot clock. They'll inbound the ball on the baseline. And try to reset their offense here. Webb has it now ahead of the lane. 10 to shoot. There's a drive, little short shot off glass and in. Nice shot that time by the young man that is Ullum.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was about to say his name more than once in the second half.
Starts with a U.
Yeah, you might have to pull me through on some of these names, Bill. 5 minutes into the second half. Here's a three ball. I know that one, Chapman, but it doesn't go, and back the other way. Here comes Taylor's Work, knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Taylor. Work thought for a minute he had knocked the ball off the leg of the player there for Taylor.
Coach George Wilmore for Tech was up off the bench, and he said, I thought we had that play. He's done such a good job, George Wilmore.
We got a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Tech in front, 52-36, 14-54 for the game. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that They didn't leave anything on the table to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
And we're back at the Dave Barksdale Court. Bill O'Brien here, and we have the official stats right up to the moment. WVU Tech is shooting 50% from the field and 56% from three-point land. And now let's give it to Maris Lowry.
Thank you very much, Bill. 20 to shoot out of a timeout. Tech playing really good defense as they had most of the afternoon. Ball's kicked, so they reset the shot clock back to 20. And it'll be Yoon that will toss the ball in for Taylor University. Also a new player now into the game, and that is Day. Day played in the first half. He puts the shot up, it doesn't go. And Tech there clearing the rebound is Parker. And here's Work with it now. Nice give and go, beautiful play. What a great pass that was from Parker, and Work does work on the finish. And it's an 18-point Tech lead, largest lead of the ball game.
That's 8 points now for Work.
That was a thing of beauty, wasn't it, Bill?
A quiet 8.
Here's Day with it. Day playing here in the afternoon as Yoon will dial it up from the foul line. Ball's tipped out. Tech has it. Here's Chapman on the move. Chapman attacks the basket, and he'll get to the line to shoot two as he'll draw the fouls. He spins right into the traffic to draw that foul.
We'll watch that on replay in just a moment, and Chapman really knows how to run a basketball team. He's done that for years at Shady Spring High School and now working here. Here's Little Generals. Watch.
Yeah, he knew, he made up his mind he was going to take it hard to the basket as he does, and he spins right into traffic and draws the foul. Braden Chapman first free throw's good.
So he's 4 out of 5 foul shooting and 9 points.
And the one he missed, he can blame on us, right?
All right, me.
No, well, I remember I said that about him too. You can blame that on us. No, you gotta take credit for the other one,
for
right?
Parker, yeah.
Yeah. 19-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Chapman trying to make it 20, and he does just that. So biggest lead of the game right here at 20 points. And here comes Taylor University with it. Taylor into the game, 2 games below 500 at 5-7. Here's Furman on the drive. They cut him off. And get the ball down low, and there's a foul. It's going to be a go against Tech. That was Wes Hunt who caught the ball in the low post.
Here's the replay. There's the foul. Wes Hunt is a 6'7" sophomore wearing 24.
The ball comes out today. And good defense by Tech. Will they be able to save it? No. 2-on-1. Cole Chapman has his shot rejected, and it's off of Cole Chapman, and it'll go over to Taylor.
And Maris, we're going to give credit to Ashton Parker for the Golden Bears, the way he was able to get that ball on the sideline to a teammate.
Well, they first said that it was going to be Taylor's ball. The officials get together and said no, that Cole Chapman didn't touch it, and it'll stay with Tech with 27 on the clock.
That's good communication by these refs.
That is the shot clock. As you can see there on the screen, 13:26 for the game. Biggest lead of the game right here at 20 at 56-36. Cole Chapman to throw it in. Those are to his brother. How many times do you think they've done that together, huh?
In the backyard, too,
Yeah.
a lot.
There's a little floater on the left side by Chapman, Braden Chapman. It doesn't go. And back the other way comes Taylor University. Ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Taylor. 22 to shoot. 20-point game. Tech trying to get their 9th win of the season. Tech entered the game 8-3. Taylor came in 5-7. Taylor is from Upland, Indiana. As Bill told you in the first half, if you were with us, that's what you say, a little north of Indianapolis.
It's an hour north of Indy, yeah. And they're known for the Silent Night deal.
There's a pass today in the corner. Furman thought about the three. Now he'll take it and hit. Furman knocks down a 3 ball.
He's had a nice game.
And here's Tech on the attack. The lead now cut to 17. Chapman around the ball screen. There's a deep 3 straight away, and it grazes the side of the rim and out of bounds.
Well, you know, Liam Craven who came off the bench and was hot in the first half, and that one was a little bit longer probably than he wanted to shoot.
Well, you're right, Bill. I was thinking the same thing. That was a really deep three. If he'd have made it, maybe they gave him 4 points for that. So here comes Taylor on the attack. Tech's defense has been good all afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Furman from the baseline knocks it down. As soon as I say that, Furman, and he's got the last 5 points, and it's a mini 5-point run by Taylor and trimmed the 20-point lead to 15. And on the next dead ball, we'll have a timeout. In college, they have a 12-minute media timeout.
Oh, that's us.
Yep, and we're under 12, so the next dead ball, we will have a media timeout. What was a 20-point lead is now a 15-point lead. Chapman, they cut him off at the foul line. He got hit in the eye. 5 on the clock. They're going to have to shoot it. Work will penetrate, got bumped, puts up the shot off the glass, up and in.
That was a pretty.
Well, he had to shoot it, and he knew he had to shoot it, and he was able to put it on the deck, get to the rim, and lay it in. But Chapman, he got a finger right in the eye.
Yeah, he's still bothered.
Here's a drive and a blocking foul. As that was Niehaus going to the basket. And they're going to call that on the drive, I do believe. And let's see if they'll take that media timeout now. Apparently they won't. It'll be...
Hey, guys, we got to get commercials in.
Yeah, well, normally that's when they take it.
That's right.
And it said on my sheet, I had a sheet here that said when they take it, say get the ball inside, and there's a slam dunk by Webb. 15 points is the lead. Biggest lead's been 20. Here's Work with it. Work on the drive, and they strip him. Good defense by Taylor. And if they're going to get back in the game, Bill, that's how they have to do it on the defensive end of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Day with it. Around the horn they go. Furman with it now. He's had the hot hand, and that time it's a little short, but Webb had the rebound, and they're going to call a Tech foul on the rebound.
Here's the little general replay.
The ball's a little short, and then I can see the box out, and they're going to call a foul on Tech. So Furman, I beg your pardon, it'll be Taylor to inbound out and get it out to Furman. 15 to shoot. Webb on the drive, tacks the rim, throws it up and in. So they've trimmed 7 points off that 20-point lead, Bill, and what was a 20-point Tech lead is now only a 13-point lead, 10.5 to go. And now we'll have a timeout, and it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
We'll remind you that part of our broadcast today is brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors. We know you work hard for your money, so when you're ready to retire, why don't you remember Edward Jones Financial can make your money really work for you. Heather Cantley and Wayne Rhodes are the people to call. Heather Cantley at 254-9995, Wayne Rhodes at 253-7335. That's Edward Jones Financial Advisors.
Well, Bill, these games are always, you get a lot of runs, and like I said, Tech was out, had a 20-point lead, their biggest lead of the game, but a good job by Taylor University. With 10:27 left here in the second half, they've trimmed 7 points off that lead and got themselves within shouting distance as they're only down now 13 at 58-45.
And we're almost to the quarter mark, meaning there's still a whole lot of basketball to be played, and we've got the official stats right now. Up to the moment, let's see what we got going on here. Rebounding, Taylor 23-19 on the rebounds. Turnovers, only 6 for the Golden Bears, 13 mistakes for Taylor. But let's take a look at the shooting, and that's the difference right there.
Well, look at this, Bill. It's amazing. Taylor 19-39 from the floor. Tech is 19 of 39 from the floor. That hardly ever happens. The difference is at the free throw line and from downtown, where you can see Tech has made 9, Taylor's made 5. But look, Taylor's only gotten to the line 5 times, making 2. Look at Tech, 11 of 14.
Yeah, Taylor at 33% shooting from downtown, and Tech better than 50% from long range. Here we go.
Out of the timeout, Tech will have it across the way, 20 to shoot. And the ball will come in to Braden Chapman. Looks like maybe a new defense by Taylor. They're going to extend. Looks like maybe a zone. And now get out and go man-to-man. 7 on the shot clock. Cole Chapman with 5. They're going to have to get a shot up. Braden Chapman, will he get it off in time? He will, just ahead of this buzzer. And he hits a 3.
That's a big 3.
That is a big 3 because Braden Chapman on the far side corner, Bill, let that go. As soon as the ball came out of his hand, the buzzer went off, and he was able to drain that 3. Furman the other way, trying to answer. He cannot. And that's a nice rebound. Skying high for the rebound that time is Haley. Here's Cole Chapman. Haley trying to get the ball to Parker, setting up in the post. Parker faces up. Parker backs his man down, and they poke it free. Good defense that time by the young man from Taylor. And that was Niehaus that made that steal. Here's a 3, and that was put up that time by Furman, who's had the real hot hand. Lead trimmed back to 13, coming up on the 9-minute mark here in the second half.
He's got 18 points unofficially, Furman.
Yeah, he's played well. Chapman, is he trying to run a 2-man game? Chapman will dial it up for 3. A splashdown for Braden Chapman.
And let me tell you, I've been watching Braden Chapman. He has been in the face of the defenders. He's got something to prove after he took a shot in the eye.
Well, he's knocked down a couple of 3s, one on the far side, one on the near side. Here's Furman. He's had a big half, and he turns around, hits a baseline, turnaround jump shot.
20 points now for him.
And Furman has played well, as Bill told you. 20 points on the afternoon, coming up on 8.5 for the game.
Only a 14-point deficit now for Taylor.
Yeah, like I said, Tech is led by as many as 20. Here's Cole Chapman, a lot of contact. They got to call that foul, and they do. And that'll be the 4th team foul. And with 8:25 remaining in the ball game, we will have a timeout as we watch this 3-ball. No, that's the play. That's the foul right there. So we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 8:25 for the game, 14-point lead for Tech. We'll be right back after this on Video Productions.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. 8:25 for the second half. Out of the timeout, it will be Tech's ball on the baseline with 20 to shoot. They lead by 14, 64-50. They have led by as many as 20. As Braden Chapman will put the ball in play. And, Bill, you've got some up-to-date stats. We'll get to that here in just a second. Chapman looks to inbound the ball, try to get it in. They get it down low, and then Chapman gets it back. Parker is stripped as he going into the lane. So back the other way. Here comes Taylor. Trying to get the ball down low, and they do. Webb, they double-team Webb. They're working around the horn, 12 to shoot. Furman has had the hot hand. Comes off a double screen. 7 to shoot. Here's a shot put up. It's no good. I think that was inside the three-point line and back the other way. Tech with the ball. Haley with it. Haley backs his man down. Comes to the near side corner. Cole Chapman. Parker has it now.
You know, this defense has sort of taken the Golden Bears out of their sync.
Chapman here on the drive, and he will draw the foul with 6 on the clock. But Braden Chapman looks like he's wincing a little bit as he's kind of limping. Like I said, this has been a physical game as well. So on the foul, Tech will inbound on the baseline with 20 to shoot. A new player into the ball game.
That's Caleb Hodson, 34.
Yep, about 6'8".
Yeah, he was a starter. Actually, 6'10".
Yeah, he could even be 6'11". He looks big enough to be.
He is.
So here's Haley in the low post, 16 to shoot, turnaround. Shot doesn't go. It was a good-looking shot. Just couldn't get it. Goes, hits the back iron back the other way. Here comes Taylor University with the ball. Webb has it way out high. Around the horn they go. Furman's the guy that got it now. Good defense on him. They get the ball in the paint. Webb, and he's stripped. Cole Chapman comes out of there with it. We're under 7 minutes for the game. Haley backs his man down. Cole Chapman open for three. In and out, heartbreak. That ball was halfway down and popped back out on Cole Chapman. And Bill, we've been kind of stuck on 64-50 for a little while, haven't we?
We really have. Normally, as I say, Tech, they just don't seem to be in sync right now.
Yeah, sometimes that first game after the holidays, you know, I'm sure that they practice well, but I'm sure they also ate well during the holiday break.
Oh, I can attest to that.
Did you practice well as well?
Yeah. I can make those layups.
Yeah, 4 to shoot.
With nobody guarding.
Furman had to put up a tough shot because the clock was running down, not able to hit. And here's Cole Chapman. Parker spins into the lane, wild shot, and he's bailed out. He'll draw the foul and get to the free throw line. 6:07 left in the game and up 14.
Taking a look at these stats, team totals again, and Taylor's really gotten back into the game because of good shooting, and especially from Furman. Caden Furman is at 10 of 17 from the floor, and he scored 24 official points. Meantime, Tech has 4 in double figures, led by Braden Chapman with 16, and now to the line is Ashton Parker, who has scored 6 so far. Now 7.
And he is 2 for 5 from, beg your pardon, he is 3 for 5 with that made free throw.
Exactly.
So that gets the lead back to 15. Biggest lead, as I mentioned a couple times, has been 20. And with that 20-point lead, Taylor, the closest they've been, has been 13. And really, Bill, Tech has kept it, you know, anywhere 13, 15, 17 to 20 points in this game. Second free throw is good, so both are made by Parker. And the lead now at 16, coming up on the 6-minute mark of the ball game.
Yeah, a little more comfortable.
So here's Taylor University with it as we go under 6 minutes for the game. Drive into the lane. Nice hands and a nice block. Cole Chapman stripped it, and then coming over after the ball was back in the hands of the shooter, it was swatted away. Good defense that time by Parker.
Wes Hunt, 6'7", had just come in there, and he wishes he hadn't.
So here's Tech, ball screen into the lane. They cut off Cole Chapman. Haley, little short shot, kind of off balance. He thought he was fouled, no whistle. And back the other way we come here with Taylor University.
That's your guy, Olam.
Yeah, him. And Olam. Here's Day trying to ring it up from downtown. Well, a lot of contact and thought there was a foul, and the basket's going to count. That looked like a clear out up underneath it. We could get the replay. I don't know if we have the
Caleb
replay.
Hodson, you're right. I mean, he just used his arm and swatted the defender away. Wow.
That's what you call playground basketball.
That's what you call a foul. It wasn't called.
Well, if you're not bleeding, it's not a foul.
Yeah, here you go.
All right. Parker with it. Under 5 for the game. Now 13 to shoot. Work on the drive, and we got a foul. And that will be the 16th foul. So every foul after this foul now will put Tech at the line, as we will have a timeout on the floor, and it will be a full timeout. So we'll take it with them. 4:55 for the game. Tech up 14. We'll be right back on Video Productions.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, and I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
And then give the.
Okay, do we need.
Yeah, you can take.
Okay, we're back now under the dome at the Armory here in Beckley, the Dave Barksdale Court. Bill O'Brien along with Maris Lowry. And it's a 14-point lead for the Golden Bears of Tech. We've got the official stats. And again, Tech shooting very well, 47% from the field, 33%. Check me, that's Taylor at 47%. Meantime, Tech is at 48%. But they've done really well, Tech has, from three-point land, 55% and 81% from the foul line.
And, Bill, that's where the difference of the game is. Actually, Taylor's made one more field goal than Tech in this game.
Absolutely.
So Tech gets the ball in, down low to Parker, 18 to shoot. There's Cole Chapman with it. Work with it now. And we're getting to the point of the game as Work got bumped on the drive, and that'll be free throw time as Taylor is over the limit. But I said, Bill, we're getting to the point of the game where you're up 14, and, you don't want to get too deep in the clock where you get a bad shot. But Tech could run a little more clock and don't have to, shoot so quick in the clock as Work will get to the line to shoot a pair.
He's 2 out of 3 foul shooting and totals 10 points officially so far. And he also has 4 assists and has just played a really nice game.
And the first free throw is good. And see, by saying he played a real nice game, you didn't even jinx him, Bill.
I'm going to talk about his foul shooting. It's been good. 3 out of 4 now, 75%.
And the next free throw, there you go. Oops. Andrew Work, it's Bill O'Brien's fault.
I know his dad's watching.
Here's Furman on the drive. Little floater into the lane. Doesn't get the roll. And coming down with the rebound is Haley. 4.5 to go. Tech up 15. They've led by many as 20. Like I said, they can run a little clock. You just don't want to get down to, 5 seconds, Bill, where you got to take, a bad shot. Here's Work. And he'll draw the foul.
Well, Tech will take this all day, and especially with Andrew Work. And here's the replay, courtesy of Little General. Here's Work stopping, and he went sort of straight up and was fouled that time by Ulam. I was waiting for you to say his name.
I know you were. That's why I blurted it out there. Ulam.
Bless you.
Yeah, that. Well, see, Bill, you didn't say anything about Work, and he made the free throw.
No, I'm not saying a word. Andrew Work's my guy.
Yeah, he's going to make this one. How about that?
I like his shoes. Look at those shoes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the camera's picking up there.
Well, they will
They're
now.
aqua.
The light blue or something like that.
Aqua.
Look at that big word you're using, aqua.
That's
a color, right?
That's a color.
All right.
2 syllables.
Yes. And I don't even know what a syllable is. Oh, that's when you sing, right?
You can tell we're getting to crazy time here with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, under 4, as you mentioned, Bill, right there, 4-minute mark. And, Tech has led wire to wire. They scored the first 11 of the game. They haven't looked back. They led by as many as 20. 17 is the lead now and with the ball. And here's Work with it, 10 to shoot. Work determined to get that shot off, and he couldn't get it to go. 3.5 of the game.
Too many defenders.
Here's Ulam with it on the drive. Furman has really been the main player as they pass it down low. The shot's blocked. And there's the putback, and it goes in a foul. And on the putback that time was Hunt. I beg your pardon.
Hudson.
Yes.
So 8 points for Caleb Hudson. 3 out of 6 from the floor shooting, and he's 2 for 2 so far at the line.
Yeah, Hudson's 34, Hunt's 24, and I saw the 4, but I couldn't quite make out the 3 until he got to the line as he tries to polish off a three-point play, and he does not. So Tech with it, up by 15. And there's a foul, incidental contact, good sportsmanship, as that will send Haley to the free throw line. Thomas Haley will shoot a pair, or not a pair, it'll be 1-1. It's only the 19th foul.
Niehaus he didn't mean to foul him that hard, I think, thanks to Chick-fil-A.
And we got a break, and we'll take it with them. Be right back, 3:14 for the game. Tech in command, up 15. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
And we are back at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Bill O'Brien with Maris Lowry. We're in the last 3 minutes and 14 seconds of this game. WVU Tech with a 15-point advantage. They have just played a very solid game, but Maris and I were talking during the commercial timeout that, it seems like Tech isn't quite in the flow, and that's probably because of an 11-day break that they've had for the holidays. Nevertheless, they have been able to come out and get the job done.
Yeah, and, Bill, not just at Tech, but I think at all levels in college basketball, even from your top Division I, you have that break. You send the kids home on Christmas break for the holidays, and you come back and you got to try to really kind of get in gear here. And, you want to get in more as the first free throw is made. You want to get more of a routine, and Tech will do that now that we're through, the New Year's as we get into, it's hard to believe I'm saying it's 2024, right?
Wow, yeah. Thomas Haley, 5 out of 5 foul shooting.
That's Bill that said that.
That's right. He made it. Making me look good, 6 for 6 now.
There you go. 71-54, final 3 minutes of this one. So Tech's going to get this win, and Bill, this is going to be their 5th straight win, and they're going to go to 9-3, and Taylor's going to fall to 5-8. You get the ball down low, and we got a foul, and that'll be free throw time as Tech is now over the limit.
We remind you that our next broadcast will be all next week. We will be living here on this floor at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center because it'll be high school basketball, plentiful, at least 5 games every day starting Tuesday and going through Saturday, sometimes 6 games.
Yeah, and there'll be middle school games involved in that as well.
Absolutely.
And we got boys and girls as the free throw is good.
It's Hudson.
So Hodson makes the front end of the 1-and-1, and he will now shoot the back end, and even 3 minutes for the game.
6'10" junior Hodson.
And the second free throw is also good, as Day will check into the Taylor lineup. So it's a 15-point lead, and 3 minutes remaining here in the ball game, and now full court pressure put on Taylor, by Taylor rather. As Chapman gets the ball across the midcourt stripe, they steal it back the other way. Down the lane, finish, beautiful shot that time with the left hand, that time by Webb.
Your buddy Ulam was the one who sort of got that started. Well, now it's back to a 13-point lead with 2.5 minutes to play in the ball game. And Work having trouble getting to across the 10-second line.
And it's
the 10-second violation.
Right, and the one thing about it, Bill, with the shot clock, makes it very easy for the official. He looked up. It was 19 on the clock. I can do that math. That's 11. You only get 10 seconds to get across the line. And Taylor has turned him over, trying to make a one last ditch effort here, down 13 with 2.5 to go.
Day will throw it in.
So both teams are over the limit. And every foul now will have free throws the rest of the way. Oh, boy, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Furman, they cut him off. He whips a pass to the corner. 10 to shoot. And that's a tough shot, and that's a foul. Now it'll be a 2-shot foul.
Foul's going to be on Parker. So you're right. I mean, it's getting to the point now where it looked like that the Golden Bears have put this game away, but not yet. Here's the replay.
And that'll be Niehaus that will get to the free throw line.
Grant Niehaus, 6'3" and a senior, scored 3 points so far.
So this will be a 2-shot opportunity. He was in the act of shooting. not the 1-1, and the first free throw is good. And a chance for Taylor to chip into the lead, Bill, with the clock stop.
Every time you say Taylor, that's my oldest granddaughter.
Yes.
And she's probably watching some of this in Kansas City. So, hey, Tay.
Well, the Kansas City Chiefs, I know, Bill, you were out there when the Chiefs played, I think, the Raiders on the road, but my goodness, what's happened to the Chiefs? They've lost their last 3 home games.
We don't want to talk about that. They got some problems, obviously.
Well, maybe they get Taylor Swift calling plays this weekend against the Bengals, huh?
I think that's part of the problem.
Well,
a little bit too much external stuff going on.
I'm going to say, Bill, she does everything else. Why not be able to call? Maybe she ought to be on the sideline instead of up in the booth, right?
All I know is that she sells tickets for them.
Boy, she sells tickets to everything.
Yeah.
Bill, really, honestly, at my age, and I'm 61, ladies and gentlemen, but if I heard a song by Taylor Swift, I don't think I could say, hey, that's Taylor Swift, because I don't think I know any of her songs. Because there's a pass inside, there's a blocking foul, and Haley will get to the line. But I guess my point is that I think right now, and I think, Bill, you would agree with this, that I think Taylor Swift is every big a star as Michael Jackson was in his day and Elvis back in the day. I think she's like the new Elvis.
Okay.
Well, I
that's
don't know.
Stretch.
You may or may not agree with that. And the reason I say that, I mean, she's going everywhere selling out 80,000 people, 100,000 people. I mean, it's just amazing of what she's been able to do.
Well, it's got to be the staying power because Elvis and Michael, did it for a lot of years.
Right.
One out of 2 foul shots by Thomas Haley.
But I'm saying at this point in her career, right, now like the Rolling Stones, they roll them out there, and Mick Jagger at 80 years old. This is like, putting in 100,000 people at a Stones concert. Like 60 years later, there's a 3 put up, it doesn't go. Back to basketball, and there'll be a foul. I didn't mean to get too far off on that, but anyway, you know how it goes sometimes, right, Bill? You got to bring me back in.
We got bogged down there for a little bit.
Just when I thought I was getting out, you pull me back in, right?
That's a Godfather line.
Right. That's a classic.
I mean, we're going from music to movies, and there's basketball going on out here, and it's going to be Tech shooting foul shots with 1:36 and a 12-point lead for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, and that'll be 2 because that's the double bonus now. So it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Ashton Parker. Biggest lead was 20. And, Bill, we got to have a little fun doing this, right, as Parker's free throw is good. But, I mean, in all sincerity, though, anymore, you can't watch a Kansas City Chief game unless you see Taylor Swift on the screen, especially when they play a home game at least a half a dozen times. Second free throw is no good, 1 of 2. The lead's 13, a minute and a half remaining here in the ball game.
Almost time to turn out the lights. There's your buddy Ulam.
Well, on this end, the lights are already turned out because they don't have all the lights don't work here in the building. And there's a 3 is no good. Here's Webb with an offensive rebound. The putback is too strong. That didn't hit the rim, so the clock does not reset. It does now as Day got that rebound. Coming up to the final minute of the game.
How many shots have they had in a row?
Well, that's their 5th shot, and I guess they shot till they made it, and they do make it with 1:02 left in the game, and a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
Grant Niehaus got the bucket, and it's down to an 11-point game with 1:02 left.
And today's game is brought to you in part by Modley's Plumbing. Call 304-253-HELP. You never know when you need a plumber, but boy, when you need one, you better know who to call. And you put this number in your head. As I say this all the time, Bill, everything's in my head except for what isn't. Well, 304-253-HELP is definitely in my head.
By the way, when we get the opportunity, we thank you all for watching, and we wish you all a very happy and safe New Year's.
Yeah, I think this last 10 minutes have been like a comedy hour.
It's been going on, yeah. I mean, it's a sort of close game. We didn't expect it to be quite this close.
Well, Tech has led wire to wire, and let's see, with 1 minute and 2 remaining out of the timeout, you got to make your free throws because Taylor's the team going to go for the steal. They don't get the steal. They'll foul Tech and put Tech at the line. And so it'll be out of the timeout, Haley to put the ball in play. You want to get the ball to Chapman or Work, and they do Chapman because he's one of your better free throws. And Chapman's going to take it all the way and said, the heck with the free throw. How about a field goal as he lays it up and in? And I think Day was shaken up on the play, but count the basket.
Well, he took a heavy tumble at the other end of the floor. Less than a minute now and a 13-point lead. That ought to be safe.
Well, what you don't want to do is foul.
Yeah.
You just want to play good defense. And you want, if you're Tech, make Taylor use as much time as possible in this possession. We're coming up under 50 seconds for the game. Here's Day on the baseline drive. Day will shoot a three from the corner and hit.
So we're down to 10 points here with 40 seconds to go and a timeout called.
Yeah, we'll keep it here, 30-second timeout. Well, Bill, you know, at one point it was a 20-point lead. They've cut the lead in half. It looks like maybe too little, too late, with 40 seconds left in the game.
Well, you got to give the Indiana team a lot of credit. Taylor University here, a private Christian school, made this long trip. It was better than a 6.5-hour drive from north of Indianapolis to come here. And, you know, they've really done a good job in getting their legs under them.
Well, when you pulled in the parking lot of the arena, did you see that bus they came in?
That was a luxury cruiser.
Yes. That's like if you sit at the front and the other guy's in the back, it's like two separate zip codes. That bus was so long.
It was. It took up about a dozen parking places, I'll tell you that.
So out of the timeout, Haley will put it in play. 40.3 seconds for the game, 10-point lead for Tech. Tech trying to win their 5th game in a row. They want to get the ball in to Chapman or work. And the ball's stolen. Webb. And it's an offensive foul.
Good call.
Yep, Webb a little out of control there. He made the steal and then commits the foul.
And Thomas Haley stood his ground.
So 37 seconds left. Easy for me to say. 10-point lead, 75-65. And, you know, Bill, even though Taylor has made this cut from 20 behind to 10, and you figure Tech can close it out, really, I don't think it's been Tech's best game, but it's been enough to get the job done here this afternoon.
It has, as we mentioned. They just have not been the regular Tech team we've seen, but they've been good enough.
And, you know, in a long season, Tech plays probably close to 30 games. You're going to have games like this sometime, and when you do, and, you know, you want to be able to win games sometime when you're not at your best. But still, if we say Tech's not at their best, they've still put up 75 with the chance for more with Braden Chapman at the line.
Your buddy Ullum was the man who committed the foul for Taylor.
So it'll be Braden Chapman with an opportunity to add 2 more to his total, and he knocks the first one down.
Braden Chapman is just one of the solid ball players.
First one's good. Second one on its way. It's also good. And the lead to 12 at 77-65. Final 30 seconds of the game.
He had missed only 1 foul shot out of 8 tries today.
So Tech's going to get their 5th straight win. What you don't want to do is foul. Here's Furman on the drive, and he tried to throw it down with one hand. He couldn't. He hit his head on the floor. Tech will just need to run out the clock. I wouldn't think Taylor would foul anymore. Chapman will just circle around, and that will end the ball game. And your final score will be Tech 77 and Taylor 65. Final score, there's the final horn. So Tech leads wire to wire, Bill. They scored the first 11 of the game. They never looked back. They led by 14, 41-27 at the break. They led by as many as 20, and they win by 12, 77-65. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap this one up. You're watching live streaming coverage of Tech basketball here on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing!
You have a goal.
You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Hey, grab me one too.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center, Dave Barksdale Court. With Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry. Final score of this men's game, it was West Virginia Tech University, a 77-65 winner over Taylor. Tech has now won 5 straight games. They're now 9-3. Taylor is now 5-8. We're going to go inside the numbers, and inside the numbers are brought to you by Indoor Air. Indoor Air is a proud sponsor of all sports in the great state of West Virginia. You're a Amana dealer. You can call Indoor Air at 304-890-2212. Also, the game brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Check out Futuristic Bowling every Friday and Saturday night, and you can dial them up at 304-253-7328 to reserve your lane. Well, Bill, you got all the numbers of this West Virginia Tech victory.
These are official numbers. Let's first go through the scoring for the visitors from Indiana. Caden Furman played a great game and scored 24 points to lead all scoring. 24 for Furman, including 10 of 23 from the floor. Rest of the scoring, Caleb Hodson had 10 points. Anton Webb with 8. 7 points for Jackson Ullum. 6 points for Isaiah Day. 8 points for Grant Niehaus. And 2 points for Pete Combs. Their shooting, team-wise, from the floor, they hit 26 field goals out of 60 shots. That's 43%. From long range, 7 of 24. That's 29%. And their free throws, 6 out of 10, 60%. For the WVU Tech Golden Bears, they had 4 in twin figures, led by Braden Chapman with 20 points. 5 of 10 from the floor and 3 of 5 from downtown and 7 of 8 free throw shooting. 20 points for Braden Chapman. 13 points today for Andrew Work. 13 for Thomas Haley. 12 points for Brant Smithers. 9 points for Ashton Parker, plus 8 rebounds to lead in that category. 8 points for Liam Craven. 2 for Cole Chapman. And Dancer was in briefly and did not score. Team-wise for the Golden Bears, they had 22 field goals made out of 46 shots. That's 48%. 3 points, they were 11 successful out of 20. That's 55%. And from the foul line, they had 22 of 28. That is 79%. So the WVU Tech Golden Bears win their 9th game of the year. They're 9-3. And the Trojans from Taylor University of Indiana fall to 5-8. Here's Maris.
Well, Bill, we're going to wrap this one up as Tech led this game wire to wire, and you pretty much laid everything out there with all the numbers. So we wish everybody a happy new year. We appreciate everybody making our broadcast possible, and we're going to say our goodbyes. We appreciate our staff here on location, our cameramen, Andrew Bolin, Jackie Moon, and for the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, who produced and direct. For Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score. Tech has defeated Taylor 77-65. We're going to wish everybody a happy new year, and good afternoon, everybody.